Well, a lawsuit against the city of San Diego filed by a Maine victim of former police officer Anthony Arevalos will go to trial.
Today, a federal judge ruled that Jane Doe and her lawyers have presented enough evidence for this case to be heard by a jury. San Diego 6's John Carroll live downtown with why Doe's lawyers say her case is about more than compensation. John.
Netta, Jim, the city had asked for what's called summary judgment in this case, basically a dismissal of Jane Doe's case. But though the judge said the city made some good points in its arguments, he said this case ultimately needs to be heard by a jury. Standing atop Mount Soledad, above the city they're taking to court, two of Jane Doe's lawyers came out swinging.
The city's attempts to blame Jane Doe are over, and the city's attempts to keep the jury from hearing Jane Doe's evidence of the San Diego Police Department's code of silence and cover-up is also over.
Doe's lawyers say former officer Anthony Arevalos had been a problem for the police department for years, and they contend leadership at San Diego PD knew all about it and did little to address it. They say after Doe was victimized by Arevalos, she was victimized again by the city.
She wants the truth to come out and to have a cleaner, better, stronger department, and she wants to make sure no other women suffer like she did.
Both of the lawyers refuse to say what they're asking for in the way of compensation, but they say Doe's lawsuit is about more than money. They're asking to have a monitor appointed who would have the power to make changes at San Diego PD.
The San Diego Police Department has a new police chief. After reviewing the evidence in this case, we are convinced that she nor anybody else that fills that position can make the necessary changes without the help of an outside monitor.
We contacted San Diego PD for a reaction to the judge's ruling. They referred us to the city attorney's office because this is a civil matter being handled by the city attorney. A spokesman released a statement which says in part, "The ruling does not change much in that the city is already responsible under the law for Arevalos' misconduct while on duty. We were unable to reach an agreement with Jane Doe, so we will go to trial. The issue at trial remains what injuries Jane Doe suffered and how much she should be awarded." Now, this is the third of three rulings by federal Judge Michael Anello. His first ruling said that sexual assault and battery did in fact occur. And last week, he ruled that because of governmental immunity laws, 9 of Arevalos' supervisors, including former police chief Williams Lansdowne, would not be a part of this case. The case is scheduled to go to trial this July. Live downtown tonight, John Carroll, San Diego 6 News.